Robert Byrnes, manager of Nebraska Green Fuels Cooperative, an off-grid renewable fuels filling oasis here in northeast Nebraska. One of the great differences between the fuels is just the odor between alcohol and gasoline, or petroleum and biodiesel. Take a smell. Tell me what these two things smell like.
Biodiesel.
What's this one smell like?
Gasoline. One smells like chemicals and the other one smells like vegetable.
The renewable component in the fuel. Snickers. E85 stands for 85% alcohol, and the balance is petroleum, gasoline. It can have a minimum of 70% alcohol depending on the season, and sometimes in the winter they do blend those slightly lower. But we get the summer blend is at least 85% alcohol, and that is the maximum limited by law. This is for use only in flex fuel or converted vehicles. E85. And in other places you have blending pumps where you can actually select the percentage of alcohol blend in your fuel. Those are kind of rare, but you can get E30 or E40 blends for your flex fuel vehicle. But your most common alcohol blends will be E10 and E85. Has become scarce here because of the problems over the last couple of years, but if you are able to find it, you'll probably find it as a B2, which is 2% biodiesel and 98% petroleum diesel, or a B20 if you're lucky. So we've turned it over to a new green purpose. Gotten it out of the old carbon marketing business and gotten it into green fuels. We've done that in a number of ways. We utilize the yellow biodiesel distribution system to distribute locally Nebraska-made biofuels from primarily used vegetable oils. We have no monthly expenses to the city for garbage. Natural gas has been disconnected, water is disconnected, electricity is disconnected. So we did that by our choice to exemplify the utilization of green fuels. It's a local model that works for us right now. We carry a product called Ready Go, which is a reformed alcohol, high-performance additive that we use extensively on the farm and here locally. It is a reasonable answer. It's helped crop prices tremendously. Got the U.S. taxpayer off the hook for crop payments that supply, big business with commodity crops below the cost of production. So that's been a tremendous help to agriculture, to help it stand on its own, and it's fuel that we can produce and use locally. There are other feedstocks that are going to be coming around that might be more sustainable than corn. Corn has some issues from a sustainability perspective. So there's a number of feedstocks that are going to be coming on as we move forward in time, hopefully with second generation biofuels from waste materials and dedicated energy crops that have no impact on the food and feed systems. So balance. So there is a net energy gain through the use of alcohol. When you look at the whole system, the biodiesel energy return is actually much greater, actually 3 or 4 to 1. And when you start getting into waste materials, I don't even know that it's charted, but it's certainly be higher than that. This fuel is going to give you clean emissions and a lack of any kind of salicylic aromatic compounds that are pre-carcinogenic. So it just makes sense to use. It's a resource that we have available, and it's something that we've just integrated into the operation. And I think the fact that petroleum companies fight against it so hard is testimony that it is good for America.